Hello, everybody, and welcome to Year 2, Game 1 of this Hartford Whalers expansion franchise. We're here at the XL Center as the Whalers are set here to open up against the Winnipeg Jets. And there you see Mark Scheifele, the big acquisition here for Hartford, playing against his former team, as he'll win the faceoff back to Tyson Barrie. Sami Maki, number 1 overall pick, dumps off to Scheifele, and they get a quick chance there in front. Scheifele back with his shot, glove saved there by Kakinen, as he fills in for an injured Connor Hellbuck to open the season. An eventful offseason, obviously, here for our Hartford Whalers, and we expect a huge step up here in Year 2. Scheifele, another face-off win. That's Tyson Barrie overtaken there by Connor, as he'll take it the other way, working against Sami Maki now. Centering pass goes wide. Morrissey to Eberle. Jordan Eberle, a shot blocked in traffic. Andrew Mangiapane for Hartford takes it up ice. Now Tyson Barrie, he re-signed here in Hartford on a 2-year deal. Closed off there. Now Morrissey over to Connor. Pionk. He takes it back into the zone. Hit there by Mangiapane. Connor will take it up for Winnipeg. He has some space going ahead. He's closed off there by Tyson Barrie. Quick shot in front from Morrissey. And Jacob Markstrom, the goaltender we acquired from Calgary, makes his first stop here on his first attempt from the Jets. Now we have Leo Carlson and the newly signed Tom Wilson out here on this second line for Hartford. Accompanied now, Victor Arvidsson as well takes it in for Leo Carlson in the slot. Save Kakinen into the corner, picked up by Iafallo for Winnipeg. Now in his second year here with the Jets. Arvidsson picks it up in the neutral zone. He'll give there to Barrie. Now Tom Wilson making his Hartford Whalers debut. Arvidsson gives to Maki with some space going ahead, and he's closed off there. Ehlers now with it, so some speed. Pass for Iafallo on a breakaway. And what a glove save by Jacob Markstrom. Iafallo had him backhand, but Markstrom with tremendous recovery there, and a huge save here early on for the new Whalers goaltender. Carlson on the draw. And he'll win it. Hartford Whalers looking for some progression here from Carlson in his second year. Scott Walker overtaken there by Nate Schmidt, who takes it the other way. Schmidt works his way in. Now Gagne with it. And that's going to go in. Markstrom, it just bounced off his skate. He wasn't playing for a shot there. And I don't think Gagne even got a shot off. Oh, he did get a shot off there. And it hits the skate and bounces inside for the goal. Markstrom just couldn't get down for that one. And Winnipeg takes a quick 1-0 lead here. And that's not the start Hartford was hoping for here on home ice. Now Sam Gagne, his second goal here already in 2 games for Winnipeg as they come off a 6-3 victory against Carolina. Now Scott Lawton leading this third line. He wins the draw back to Orlov. Zadina now looking for an answer. He spins in, overtaken there by Appleton over to Schmidt. Lowry now takes it up for the Jets. Peels in. Some space in front, and his shot blocked in front. Over in the corner now, kicked along the boards. Sean Walker picks it up. He'll take it up for Hartford. Over to Comfort. He can't take it. Now DeBrusk, newly signed Winnipeg Jet. Lowry will take it in for the Jets. Kicked back into the neutral zone. Morrissey, a big hit there as Scott Lawton will take it the other way. He has a breakaway. Scott Lawton. His shot off the post. And he had Kakinen beat, but just off the post. Hartford almost able to answer real quick. But Kakinen slams the door on that attempt. He tried to bank it in from behind the net, but no angle there. Kakinen did a good job to close off that second effort. Now the top lines out there for each team. As Hartford another draw. Cody Ceci to Mangiapane. Back to Ceci, a shot. Glove save, Kakinen. And you see Scheifele out there playing against his former team. Ended up 3rd in franchise history in games played at 801. And 2nd in goals, assists, and points. So a storied career there from Scheifele in Winnipeg. And maybe they'll throw that 5-5 up in the rafters one of these days. As Eberle, the newly signed Winnipeg Jet, takes it in. Fighting against Stanley, a former Winnipeg Jet, behind the net for Cody Ceci. And he'll gain some space and work it up. Peels back, held up against the boards there by Perfetti. Loose puck in front for Connor. His shot blocked. Now Perfetti, a goal. Perfetti had a goal and an assist in the first game, and he gets another one here. So Gagne and Perfetti both score in game 1 for Winnipeg, and they both score another one here as he just picks up that loose puck in front and buries it. With the loss of Scheifele, Winnipeg is highly relying on Cole Perfetti to take another step forward in his development, former 10th overall pick. Only played in 13 games last season, but already a strong showing here as he leads the league in points through 2 games. That was Kyle Connor, not even through 2 games. As now not even halfway through this first period, a poor showing from Hartford as they trail 2-0. Pionk takes it in for Winnipeg. Shot soft save there from Markstrom as Hartford will get a defensive zone faceoff. Now Winnipeg throws their 4th line out there for the first time. Scheifele's still out there for Hartford, looking to get something going as he loses a faceoff there. Block shot in front. Heinola, Leeson. Stone with it at the point, works his way in. Now Donato. Heinola works his way ahead. His shot pad save, Markstrom. Cody Ceci. He gives up to Mangiapane. Mangiapane enters the zone for Hartford. Peels back. Back to the Ceci at the point, and that almost deflected in. Donato picks up the loose puck. Gives up there for Leeson. He works his way by Ceci. Centering pass for Donato. Pad save, Jacob Markstrom. Good chance in front by this Winnipeg 4th line. Now Stone is shot from the slot. Save Markstrom. Rebound save Markstrom on his side. And a loose puck there to Marcus Foligno. And Hartford still can't get it out. Ceci gives over to Stanley. Still not out of the zone. An interception there to Gustafsson, who gives back to Leeson's shot. And I think Markstrom blockered that one away. Still in the zone here for the Jets. Now Stone in front for Gustafsson. His shot blocked by Scheifele. Heinola now with it in front. Save Markstrom. He was in another desperate spot, and Winnipeg still with us. Brent Leeson retrieves in the corner. Now Heinola and a loose puck finally out of the zone as Winnipeg will re-enter soon after. Stone now with it for Winnipeg. In front for Ehlers, and he'll score. Again, Ehlers scores in the first game for Winnipeg, and he scores it again here. A 3-0 lead in the first for Winnipeg. And this is not looking good at all for the Hartford Whalers. Backhand right in front. And Logan Stanley was not looking good out there on that shift. And that goal goes in on his side of the ice. And the Hartford Whalers, wow. Kind of got snapped out of that real quick. 3-0 here. Tied up at center ice as Victor Arvidsson will take it the other way. Looking for some sort of answer here. Loose puck. Picked up by number 1 pick, Sami Maki. Leo Carlson back to Tom Wilson. Loose puck in the corner. Picked up by Nate Schmidt. He'll give across to Colin Miller as a delayed penalty here on Hartford. Just what they needed. And that's going to be a cross-checking call on Victor Arvidsson here with 5:22 left in the first period. So Hartford will head to the penalty kill, and that's not what you need here. Down 3 goals already early on in this game. Scott Lawton and Mangiapane out there. Lawton wins the draw loose puck, and that's going to end up under Markstrom as we'll get another face-off here. And there you see Sami Maki, first game in the NHL after going number 1 overall and not the start he was hoping for in his debut. And look at those green laces. I didn't even customize him that way. That's how he came. So he was born to be a Hartford Whaler, and hopefully we get an illustrious career here from Sami Maki, the number 1 overall pick of the 2024 NHL draft. As Lawton another win there on the penalty kill. Orlov can't quite get it out. Ehlers a great play keeping it in. Now Lawton with it. He'll try to get it out, and he does, as Mangiapane will give chase to the loose puck, picked up by Morrissey. Morrissey gives a cross ice to Iafallo. Morrissey up to Connor. He'll take it in. Ehlers with it. His shot glove save Markstrom. And Markstrom, not the showing he was hoping for, nor the fans, as they were kind of excited here about the new goalie acquisition. But obviously still early, time to bounce back, but not a great first impression here. Face-off won by Confer. And Walker clears that one out to about center ice, picked up by Eberle. Ehlers now enters his own loose puck, picked up by Confer. And he's going to clear that one in and give chase. He gets held up. He holds up Morrissey along the boards, kicked up to Eberle. Long pass there to Ehlers, and he has some space here. Dmitry Orlov closes it off. Markstrom holds on in front off a loose puck. Now another defensive zone face-off here for Hartford. 10-3 on the draw, though. You got to love that. Make it 10-4. Pionk over to Gagne. Back to Perfetti. Now Pionk works his way in. A shot blocker save, Markstrom. Retrieved by Ceci in the corner up to Evans. And he's closed off hard there. And I think that was Perfetti. Perfetti with a hard hit there. And Sami Maki's going to answer with a hard hit of his own in the neutral zone. You like to see that from the rookie defenseman. Confer picks it up in the neutral zone there. Gives to Ceci. Up to Scott Lawton. He's tripped. So Hartford will head to their first power play here this season. Desperate for a goal to claw their way back in this one. Now an offensive zone face-off as this Hartford power play goes on for the first time. Carlson at left wing with Scheifele at center and Kane at right wing. And Gustafsson there wins it for Winnipeg as they get the clear. Gustafsson with it, taking it the other way on the penalty kill. Short-handed attempt. Saved there by Markstrom as Orlov takes it up the ice. Gustafsson, another chance. Pad save Markstrom. And Gustafsson, a one-man wrecking crew out there on this penalty kill. As Kane now enters the zone for Hartford. His centering pass closed off there by Morrissey as Winnipeg gets another clear. Arvidsson will give there to Orlov. Orlov over to Kane. A nice rush here developing for Hartford as Kane's centering pass again intercepted by Morrissey. Now 50 seconds left here on this power play for the Whalers. And now just a minute left in the period. Kane takes it in for Hartford. And Morrissey again, a defensive play to take it away. As Kane fighting for it, he'll keep possession for now up against the boards. And Gustafsson over there. But he can't get to clear. Carlson to Arvidsson. His centering pass intercepted by Gustafsson. Now at center ice, Orlov will give to Arvidsson. Over to Patrick Kane as their power play comes to an end. Scheifele now. Scheifele is shot in front, blocked in traffic. Loose puck. And Stone will get it out there for Winnipeg. It looked like Scheifele had a nice passing option there. But he likes to shoot as Markstrom flashes the leather as this first period comes to an end. A rough first period here for the Hartford Whalers. You're expecting a lot more with all the excitement brewed up over the offseason. But there they let up 15 shots in the first period as they trail 3-0. Now we're set to get this second period started here as Hartford trails by 3, looking to fight their way back in this one. Scheifele on the draw, and Perfetti wins that one. Morrissey will take it up for Winnipeg. Nice pickpocket there by Patrick Kane as he has some space there in transition. Patrick Kane works his way in. His shot off the post. Sami Maki now back to Kane. His shot saved Kakkonen. A great save, or a great chance out of the gate here for Patrick Kane. But he falls victim to the post. Now an offensive zone draw here for Scheifele. And he wins this one. Back to Barry. Now Maki to Mangiapane in the slot. He works his way forward. And Kakkonen another save there. So not even Connor Hellbuck in goal here for Winnipeg. And Hartford still struggling to get it on the board. The Jets come off a very good season where they were the 4th team in the NHL. Although they were outed in the first round of the playoffs to Chicago. As another faceoff win there by Scheifele. Maki to Mangiapane blocker save. Kakkonen in front for Scheifele on the rebound. Another save, Kakkonen. So some quick pressure here from the Whalers early on in this second period. Another offensive zone draw here. Another win by Scheifele as Mangiapane. A chance in front to Kane. And he can't get a shot off. Closed off by Morrissey. Now Kane back with it. A shot there from Maki. And I'm sorry, that was Tyson Barrie. And a glove save, or a great save from Kakkonen as Eberle takes it the other way for the Jets. Centering pass picked off by Scheifele. Now Patrick Kane will take it up. Closed off again by Morrissey. What a spectacular performance here from the Winnipeg defender as he takes it the other way. Centering pass for Ehlers and a save there by Markstrom. Maki gives up to Tom Wilson. Tom Wilson enters for Hartford. He'll dump it in. Pass over to Morrissey. Morrissey still with it into Hartford territory. Loose puck picked up by Gagne. Now Iafallo. His shot saved Markstrom. Iafallo now with it still. Shot there, save from the point. Gagne with the rebound, and Markstrom will freeze it. A few chances there strung together by Winnipeg, and Markstrom answers them all. Winnipeg almost with 20 shots already in this game. Just about a quarter of the way through this second period. Now Leo Carlsson on the draw against Adam Lowry. And Carlsson with a strong showing here on the draw so far. As Arvidsson will take it up for Hartford. Into the zone. Works his way forward. Arvidsson across. Loose puck in front. And that was a nice play there by Arvidsson. But he couldn't get that pass across. Now DeBrusk works his way in. DeBrusk for the Jets, a shot. Now Lowry off the deflection. Save. DeBrusk now. Save Markstrom. Rebound in front. Orlov picks it up. Now DeBrusk back with it. A save Markstrom. And Arvidsson now with it for the Whalers after Markstrom stops a few chances. And a quick shot there from Arvidsson. A glove save Kakinen. Arvidsson knows he got robbed. And there you see it. Mark Scheifele bobblehead night. As Oilers are down 3-0 against his former team. Figured we'd open the season with a Mark Scheifele bobblehead night. As Winnipeg wins that draw. Compher overtakes it. Back for Orlov. His shot saved Kakinen. Kakinen's been on his game here as the second period. Hartford's been a lot more aggressive. I think it just takes one, though. Once we can get one in on him, I think more will fall. Winnipeg wins that defensive zone faceoff as Stone will take it up to Appleton. Orlov takes it. Now Philip Zadina. And he's closed off there by Heinola, who will take it for Winnipeg. Lowry tries to work it in, closed off by Sean Walker, the newly signed defenseman here in Hartford. Scott Lawton over to Dmitry Orlov. Orlov, his pass goes astray, will bounce back behind the net of Winnipeg as Heinola will retrieve it. His pass disrupted there. Now Compher to Lawton, a loose puck in front, Gustafsson. Lawton overtakes it again. His pass back to the point, goes out of the zone as it's picked up now by Cody Ceci, who gives over to Stanley. Stanley will take it up. He'll give to Scott Lawton. Gustafsson impeded Lawton, but Lawton retrieves it against the boards. Now Gustafsson with it against McMichael. Still along the boards. Leeson in front. Now Logan Stanley will pick it up. He's hit hard there. McMichael back with it over Cody Ceci. His shot saved. Blockered away. Now Lawton back to McMichael. A shot. Kakinen save. And again, Hartford with some constant pressure. But they can't really get a quality chance. Now that fourth line for Hartford featuring Evans, McMichael, and Foligno out there. As Winnipeg gets the win on the draw. Sam Gagne takes it in for the Jets, working against Sami Maki. McMichael giving chase now to Schmidt in the slot. He can't get a clean shot off, and it's frozen by Markstrom. And I think I did say in the last episode I was going to have Tyler Tucker in the starting lineup, but I actually ended up sending him down. We just had a logjam at the defense, and he was on a two-way contract, so it just made most sense to send him down instead of having him sit on the bench to start the season. But we will see him soon here, I'm sure, as Foligno in front. And that's going to be a goal from Jake Evans. The first goal here for Hartford Whalers in year 2. Jake Evans with a rip off a nice feed there from Foligno behind the net. And an unlikely line here. I don't know what that was. An unlikely line here for Hartford gets the job done. Now a 3-1 game. And Hartford has some life. Iafallo wins the draw for Winnipeg as Colin Miller, newly signed, will take it in. Iafallo, loose puck now to Ehlers. He's hit hard. Picked up by Gagne. Ehlers behind the net for Winnipeg. Closed off by Scheifele. Scheifele will give up in front of Mangiapane. Now Sami Maki working his way ahead for Hartford. Pass to Patrick Kane. Now Mangiapane, his shot. Poked away there by Kakinen. Now Patrick Kane, a shot. Tyson Berry's save off the rip. Some good development here from Hartford. Definitely improved from the first period. Iafallo now the other way for Winnipeg. Centering pass there for Eberle. He has some space. Save Markstrom. And Markstrom led up those trio of goals there in the first period, but he's locked the door ever since. Kind of put it together here. Perfetti out there against Carlson as Perfetti will win the draw. Connor now back to Pionk. Morrissey a shot blocked. Great block there by Tom Wilson, and that's what you pay him for. Arvidsson taking it in. Get some space. Now Tom Wilson, and he loses it there to Morrissey in front of the net. Perfetti the other way for the Jets. Now Eberle. Loose puck. A shot. Eberle. Blocker save there. Markstrom off a quick shot. Bank pass there to Tom Wilson who would take it in. Tom Wilson has saved there. Kakinen. Morrissey up ice now for the Jets. Against the boards by Arvidsson. Now Eberle. Loose puck against the boards. Trickles out for Eberle, who will give to Perfetti. A rush for Winnipeg. Closed off there by Tom Wilson. Now Orlov with it. Former Capitals teammates. Arvidsson will take it in. Loose puck in front. Picked up by Orlov. Pad save Kakinen. Orlov, that was on a silver platter for him. Foligno now in front for Jake Evans. And they try to do that again as that shot goes wide. The same thing Hartford scored on not too long ago. And now Morrissey settles it in for Jets. Loose puck there to DeBrusk. Under 2 minutes here in the second period. Pionk over to DeBrusk. Poked away. Picked up there by Hartford. McMichael to Evans. Appleton. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Picked up by McMichael. He'll dump it in. Now a minute left here in the second period as Heinola peels up for Winnipeg. Gustafsson here in the neutral zone. He dumps it in for the Jets. Retrieved there by Orlov. Hartford has time for one more rush. Evans will skate it up. He gives over to Walker. Walker in. He loses possession. Now Gustafsson will give up to Stone. Stone over to Leeson. And that's just probably going to do it here in the second period as a strong finish there from Mangiapane. So Hartford puts together the chances here. They dominate the period, I want to say, in time on attack. Although Markstrom did have some pressure as well. But he stops all shots he faces there in the second period for a good bounce back as Hartford fights their way back a little bit, although they enter the third period down 3-1. Now to start this third period, you hope Hartford can keep up that pressure, but more of those opportunities just have to fall. Scheifele now against Cole Perfetti on the draw. Advantage Scheifele. Sami Maki gives to Mangiapane. Pionk takes it up for Winnipeg. Kyle Connor with it. Skates into the corner. Shot in front for Cole Perfetti. Glove save knocked away there by Markstrom. Morrissey back with it for Perfetti behind the net. Morrissey to Connor in front. Blocker save Markstrom. Retrieved there in the corner by Kane. Kane takes it up ice. He'll give there to Sami Maki. Now Scheifele with it. Scheifele gives to Mangiapane. Back in front for Scheifele. And he can't get a clean shot off. Morrissey retrieves. Eberle now takes it in. Good play there by Maki, holding him up. Perfetti gets a shot as Markstrom displays the flexibility with a nice pad save. Morrissey to Perfetti. Kane overtakes. Now Eberle can't get a shot off. Maki tries to retrieve in the corner, fighting there against Perfetti. A centering pass. No one home for Winnipeg. Now Scheifele takes it the other way, gives to Sami Maki. Maki a shot for pass for Arvidsson. Rebound, and he's going to score. Mark Scheifele. Mark Scheifele makes it 3-2 off the rebound. His first goal as a Hartford Whaler here against his former team. And I'm pretty sure Sami Maki is going to get a secondary assist on that for his first NHL point. Arvidsson the shot, and Scheifele's right there to put it home. As Sami Maki nets his first NHL point in his first game. On the same goal that will represent Scheifele's first as a Hartford Whaler. Now just over 16 minutes here, and the Whalers have some time to tie it up. Schmidt takes it in for the Jets. Picked off by Orlov, who takes it the other way. Up to Carlson. Carlson in front for Wilson. He can't get a clean shot off. Wilson behind the net. Back to Walker now. Orlov with it, a shot blocked. Walker, his shot saved Kakinen. Hartford has owned pressure here, I want to say, in the latter half of the second, and now here to start the third period as they seek the game-tying goal. Face off here, Carlson against Iafallo. Tied up, loose puck to Ehlers, now Gagne with it. Gagne enters his zone, pass across for Ehlers, a shot, pad save Markstrom. Good chance there from Ehlers, one of the best goal scorers here on this team is Miller. To Gagne, back to Ehlers. And Walker will pick it up. Fights for some space. Pass there to Orlov. Now over to Tom Wilson. Tom Wilson gets the dump in. Schmidt with it in the corner against Arvidsson. Loose puck there picked up by Orlov. He's closed off. Gagne will pick it up going the other way. Closed off there by Comfer in the neutral zone. Now Gagne back with it. Pass across picked up by Miller. Hard hit there by Orlov, and he'll take the puck. His pass intercepted by Appleton. Now in the zone for Winnipeg. Zadina overtakes. Zadina over to Orlov. Orlov will get to Scott Lawton. Lawton back to Orlov as Hartford trying to develop something here. And Sean Walker will take it up into the zone. Walker in front for Zadina, block shot. Walker, that's going to be deflected in by JT Comfer in front. As Hartford ties it up here. What a game for the Whalers. Never say die. Let's see this one develop. Shot blocked in front. Second chance. And a great execution there. Hand-eye from Comfer to put it home. That was off a Walker shot. And Comfer nets the game-tying goal here as we're going to start fresh at 11:32. Scott Lawton loses that one as DeBrusk will take it in for Winnipeg. He's hit hard there by Lawton. Stanley picks it up. Lawton's setting the tone here as he's been given the full-time alternate captain. Zadina shot blockered away there, paddled away by Kakkonen. Now a loose puck at the point trickles into the neutral zone as Ceci will peel in for Hartford. Behind the net, loose puck. Picked up by Evans. Back to the point for Stanley. Zadina back for Ceci, a shot. That's going to be blocked. Ricochets into the corner, picked up by Leeson. He'll give to Stone. Now Hanola with it. Donato gives over to Gustafson. Zadina giving chase. Now a pass over here for Leeson. Winnipeg can't really get any forward momentum here. As now Donato breaks free into the zone. His centering pass there closed off by Stanley. Foligno will take it the other way for Hartford as he dumps it in. Morrissey with it held up against the boards there by McMichael. In front. And that was Evans again trying to get the go-ahead goal here. But he couldn't get a clean shot off there. Morrissey hit. Now in the neutral zone for Cody Ceci. He'll give to Foligno. McMichael works his way in. And he's hit hard there by Stone. It's turning into a physical game here down the wire as it looks like Winnipeg commits a penalty as Tyson Barrie gives to Foligno. Hartford working their way in here with the extra attacker as Morrissey takes it. And that will be a stoppage now. Hartford heading to their second power play of the game. Mark Stone commits a slashing penalty. Michael Stone commits a slashing penalty. Looks like more of a cross-check than a slash, but we'll take it nonetheless. Now just 6:52 here left in regulation. An offensive zone face-off here for Hartford on the power play. 0 for 1 with 0 shots on that first opportunity. As Winnipeg gets a nice clear here out of the gate. Mangiapane gives chase. Appleton now with it for Winnipeg. In front for Pionk, shot save Markstrom. And Winnipeg's had more shorthanded shots than we've had power play shots in this one. Defensive zone here. Face-off here for Scheifele on the power play. So he'll get the win. And Patrick Kane will try and pick it up. Now loose puck goes back to Scheifele. And Hartford takes it the other way. Carlson now with it. He's tied up there against Wars. Loose puck in front for Kane. He'll give to Scheifele in the corner. Back to Barrie. Now Carlson in front. Over to Scheifele. Chance in front. Rebound. Scheifele back in front. He can't get the rebound shot off. As Winnipeg will get another clear here. Mangiapane will pick it up with just about 45 seconds left here for Hartford. Tyson Barrie going the other way now. He's closed off, but we'll get the dump in. Hanola picks it up, and looks like Winnipeg will get another clear there along the boards, closed off there. Although Gustafson's there to pick. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's Lowry, who fights his way forward, almost gets the centering pass off. But Scheifele will pick it off, and now Carlson takes it the other way as his power play winds down. Carlson back to Kane in front, and that's going to go in just as the power play expires. That just works its way past Kakkonen for a soft goal. As Patrick Kane puts Hartford up ahead here. And they will count that one a power play goal. And that was off a feedback from Carlson. And Kane gets his first of the season. Obviously, Hartford's leading goal scorer and point getter last year. So now 4:55 here in what was a 3-0 lead for Winnipeg. They've now surrendered 4 straight goals. As Hartford another chance here. Mangiapane with a shot, and that's going to go in. 5 straight goals here for Hartford, and they're taking this one over. Mangiapane gets one off the feed there from Patrick Kane. And no one was on Mangiapane's head all day to square that one up. As you see Mangiapane sporting the C there, as he's been named captain here in year 2. We didn't have a captain in year 1, but now as our team is kind of coming together, we felt necessary to name Andrew Mangiapane this team's first captain. So give it up for our captain there as he gets his first goal of the season and gives Hartford a 5-3 lead. Tom Wilson now, he'll dump it in. Now 4 minutes left as Morrissey takes it up for the Jets. Working his way in front. And Markstrom's going to snag that one and stop it. So after those first 3 goals allowed by Markstrom, he's been absolutely phenomenal. Very good resilience and recovery on his part to bounce back. Now just 3:27 left here as Karlsson wins that defensive zone draw back to Sami Maki. And Maki with some space gives up to Tom Wilson. Wilson's centering pass closed off there. He picks it back up in front. Karlsson with a shot. And it's saved there on the side by Kakkonen. Kakkonen signed in the free season after a pretty bad year there in San Jose. Brought in to be the backup goaltender. But starting the first 2 games here as Connor Hellbook deals with an injury. Karlsson back out there on the draw against Iafallo. Iafallo wins back to Morrissey. Now Pionk gives to Gagne. Iafallo closed off there by Barry as he intercepts the pass. Tom Wilson will take it up for Hartford. He'll dump it in and give chase. Pionk, good pass there to Eberle. Connor's been kind of silent here in this one. Iafallo now with it for the Jets. Just in front for Connor. He's going to score. Just as I said, he's been silent in this one. He scores now and brings Winnipeg back within 1. He had 2 goals in the opening game. And another one here is it seems like everybody scored for Winnipeg there in their first game as they beat Carolina 6-3. And it's like it deflected off Tyson Barrie there in front and just beats Markstrom 5-hole. So a tough break there for Markstrom and the Whalers, as now they only lead by 1 here with 1:20 left. So now they'll look to hold strong here and preserve this 1-goal lead. Mangiapane gives to Kane as the loose puck trickles into the zone for Winnipeg. Nate Schmidt picks it up. We'll give it to Perfetti. Perfetti will take it up. Now Connor with it. They pull the goalie. Kane overtakes. And Hartford takes it the other way with the goalie pulled. Scheifele rips it and he misses the empty net. Well, I don't know why Kakkonen wouldn't try to go back at that point when you see Hartford come the other way. Mangiapane now. He rips it wide. Another chance here on Patrick Kane. He can't get the shot off. Patrick Kane now in front. Centering pass. And Scheifele will put a exclamation point on this one. His second goal here on the empty net. And 2 goals here for Scheifele in his debut against his former team. Kane was fighting for that one in the corner. Centering pass didn't quite go. And then Scheifele was able to readjust and put home the 6th goal here for Hartford. Now 12-9 on the clock. And that's probably just going to do it here at the XL Centers. Tom Wilson might get a chance here. His pass back goes straight. Orloff with a rip there at the last second. As the Hartford Whalers take it 6-4 here in a new era of Hartford Whalers hockey. It didn't look pretty at first, falling down 3-0 in the first period. But this team showed great fight, and they fought back to take this victory here to start year 2. Great opening victory here for Hartford Whalers in year 2. And it seemed like everybody was involved as well. See Mangiapane with a great hit there on Kyle Connor in the neutral zone. And there's that Scheifele empty netter. There's a lot to be excited here about in year 2, folks. And I hope you stick around for the ride as Hartford takes this one 6-4. So after that opening game win here in year 2, as Hartford beats Winnipeg 6-4, we'll now jump ahead a couple games, as now we're set to host the Arizona Coyotes, who come in at 2-0. Surprising, as I figure them to be one of the worst teams here in the league. So we'll jump into this one. Nothing after the first period. And then we let up one there to Sean Dursey in the second. And we'll just live sim this one. As Hartford on a power play. Nothing doing. Arizona with the power play. They do not convert. Now 10 minutes left here in this game. Another power play for the Coyotes. Nothing less than 5 minutes now. And it looks like Hartford, they will score late with, I was going to say it looks like they're going to get shut out, but Philip Zadina with 34 seconds left. And Scott Lawton wins it there for Hartford in overtime. What a great win here for the Whalers. 34 seconds left, Zadina ties it up. And then a minute 12 left in overtime, Scott Lawton wins. And look at this performance from Jacob Markstrom. 40 saves on 41 shots. What a tremendous performance here from Markstrom in his second game as a Hartford Whaler. Following that game against the Coyotes, Sami Maki was actually hurt, so he's going to miss a couple weeks here as Sebastian Aho is inserted into the lineup. And we are actually going to throw Scott Wedgwood in for this one on a back-to-back. Markstrom coming off an overtime game. We'll get our backup for some run here. Of course, Markstrom at this pace is going to start the majority of the games, but we'll throw Wedgwood in here against Columbus, our first Metro matchup of the season. As Columbus jumps ahead 1-0 with a goal from Zach Rowinski. And then Hartford with 3 there in the second, a shorthanded there from Evans, his second. Arvidsson scores, and then Scheifele, his third. And then we will win this one as Scott Lawton and Connor McMichael score 2 there in the third, and Hartford takes this one 5-4 with Scott Wedgwood minding the net in this one. Top 2 stars there for Columbus, but Scott Lawton a third star with 1 goal, 1 assist, 3 hits, as Hartford advances now to 3-0 on the season. Now we're set here to take on the reigning President's Trophy winners in the Florida Panthers, and we're going to throw Markstrom back in there for this one to face his former team. The organization which drafted him many years ago at this point. All right, the Whalers looking to stay undefeated in this one. And they'll fall 2-0 there after the first period. 2 late goals there with 1 minute left from Kylington and then 5 seconds left from Tkachuk. So Markstrom allows 2 late goals there. Allows 1 more there in the second from Verhaeghe. And then 3 more there in the third. So not a good showing from Markstrom or the team overall as they fall 6-0. And we will not go 82-0 this season. Dreiger there on the shutout for Florida. So that was a rough game after a nice start here to the season. We'll sim one more here before we conclude the episode. Markstrom here against San Jose. 1-1 after the first period. Another goal here from Scheifele. Another goal here from Zadina and Tanev as well. And then we'll slowly sim this one to end. Only 15 shots up to this point for San Jose, now 17. This period is moving along now. 4:16 left, still 2-2. And Foligno, a shorthanded goal late, will put Hartford ahead and they'll win this one. Foligno, I believe, was second on the team in game-winning goals last season. And he nets one right there shorthanded. As Hartford, another shorthanded goal here to start the season. And he'll be the first star. Markstrom, 23 saves on 25 shots. So before we conclude this episode, I just wanted to show you our lines that we were working with here out of the gate to start the season. We have Mangiapane, Scheifele, and Kane on the top line at a +4 chemistry. Tom Wilson, Leo Carlsson, Victor Arvidsson on the second line. Zadina, Lawton, and Comfer on the third line, all guys from our team last season. And same with the fourth line with Foligno, Evans, and Connor McMichael. On defense, we did have Sami Maki and Tyson Barrie, but with Maki's injury, we have Orlov back on the top line. And Sebastian Aho, his first action of the season, 1 assist in those first 3 games as he was playing with Cody Ceci. And then for now, we have Stanley and Sean Walker on the bottom defensive line. Scratches right now, Nolan Patrick. We'll get him out there at some point. And Sami Maki enters the NHL at 77 overall. So not too bad. Carlson was at 76. So Maki at 77 is not too bad. 2 assists in his first 2 games at a +1. So a good start here from our Hartford Whalers as we jump out of the gate at 4-1. And we'll have a nice test here at New York to start this next episode. And we'll watch that full game. So 4-1 here for Hartford to start year 2. And it's looking very bright. And it looks like we might have a playoff run here on the horizon. So thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for your support there in year 1, and I hope to build on that here in year 2. So, as always, folks, it's been real, and be well. I'll see you next time.